What's going on, crew? Welcome back to Part-Time Pirate. Today we are at the Southeast Punk Rock Flea Market. It is our second time here in Myrtle Beach. Let's go see what we can get into. Southeast Punk Flea Market is an event company that goes around and travels all around the Southeast to bring you out of the ordinary things, or to allow vendors who are underground or make alternative type of art a place that they could sell their goods. It is a crazy good event. This was our first time going to one, and man, did we have a blast. As you can see, there's also some vintage things there. They have taxidermy, vinyl, a lot of nostalgic stuff. It was really a great time, and I want to give a big thank you to Southeast Punk Flea Market for putting on such an event and being able to bring this stuff to the masses. It was a truly great time. This is typically where I spend a lot of my time and stuff. I really appreciate taxidermy and the art that goes into it and the craftsmanship that goes into it. There's a lot of really cool pieces like that double bat right there. I love that type of stuff. I mean, just look at these little coffin boxes with the bats. Is that not one of the most beautiful pieces of art you have ever seen? Also, I got pretty excited being in this space and seeing all these cool things that a lot of the vendors, I actually forgot to get their names to feature in the video. So if you happen to know any of these vendors' booths, or if you're a vendor yourself and you're watching this video and you see your stuff in my video, please leave your stuff down in the comments with a timestamp on the video, so that way I can let everybody know about your amazing work and where they could possibly get some themselves. Absolutely loved this vendor right here. This is right up my alley with the type of humor and stuff that I like. Putting such filthy things on fine china is just gold to me. Now, I did purchase some things from this vendor here. They really hit the nostalgic part of my heart with some of the stuff that they had here in this booth, and I just had to have a few pieces. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video, and I'll show you everything that we picked up while we were at Southeast Punk Flea Market here in Myrtle Beach. I really love these coffin-shaped shelves, especially this Good Guys one here. I'm a big Chucky franchise fan, but a lot of times you see these as just goth with a lot of velvet or stuff on them, but it's cool to see some that have the horror aspect to them also. Nothing wrong with the goth ones. I love that kind of stuff, but it was just good to see a little something different. There were also a good bit of pop culture vendors here at this punk rock flea market as well. I love those Flying Monkey Lego pieces. But yeah, there was a lot of comic book, old toys, nostalgic stuff here. So there was a very good variety of vendors, a little something for everybody. And I like that the event space gave them that kind of freedom to have so many different things there at one time. really like the story behind this vendor, Rust and Resin. You can see right there, it says real ball python, as they have python skin made into their jewelry. And there you can see that particular snake right there was the one that provided the skins to make all this beautiful jewelry. So I really liked the backstory behind some of the stuff here with this vendor, and that it wasn't just procured. But right here, Spice Girls, I was a huge fan, so I loved this vendor here. I loved seeing all the nostalgic things that were at this flea market, and I'm telling you, if I would have had the money to pick up those, I would have probably bought every doll, and I'm telling you, I would have had to have had thousands and thousands of dollars to get everything that I saw that I wanted at this flea market. Such an incredible time. There were also some really good community vendors here, like the Heart of Stoke Foundation, that do a lot of good in the Myrtle Beach community through skateboarding. So it was good to see some of them out here at this event as well, just pouring out some love to the community. And if you want to talk about absolute craftsmanship, just look at these leather goods. I'm so sorry I don't remember this vendor's name, but that hat, the Predator mask, the face hugger, such incredible stuff. Another popular trend that I saw here at the Southeast Punk Flea Market were like these mystery bags or mystery boxes, where you got a little bit of surprise element into what you were getting. I know that is a big trend right now in kind of the retail scene, but to see it here also, it was pretty cool. And I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to get one myself. My wife did get one specifically from this vendor, and I'll show you guys that at the end of the video. Alright crew, so I'm back in the captain's quarters now, back here at home. Just got back from the Myrtle Beach Southeast Punk Rock Flea Market. What an amazing time we had. So many great vendors. We did pick up a few things. In all honesty, I would have probably had to have had thousands of dollars to get everything that I wanted at this show. But like I said, we did pick up a few things I want to show you guys now. If you are a vendor watching this video that was there, please comment, leave a space for if you saw your stuff in my video, please let me know. Unfortunately, I don't remember all the vendors that we saw. There were a lot of amazing vendors, but let's get right into showing you guys what we picked up. So I got a few small things for myself. 2 necklaces from one vendor. Nostalgia for me. I really haven't seen anything quite like this in a while, but some of my millennials will know exactly what this piece right here is. Good old heartogram necklace. Also picked up a vampire Ankh necklace. Not only am I a pirate, I'm also a vampire. But really cool. They had a lot of good pins, necklaces, bracelets, all that kind of stuff in that vendor. Super awesome stuff. A lot of 90s, 2000s things. But my wife had picked up. She is a big fan of these mystery bags, mystery box stuff. This one is from Fairy Bone Feathers. Yeah, Fairy Bone Feathers. A Witchy Oddity Mystery Bag. So, once you got a chance to open it already, so I'm not showing you guys this without her have already seen it, but a lot of little trinkets here, some bones. Let me see if I can open this up here. Yeah, a lot of little pieces of bones. There's a little bit of some herbs there. Sorry if my camera's not focusing in on that. And then all these little cool, super fragile bones. Here, let me see if I can. Camera still don't want to pick up on that, but there's a couple really, really small jaw bones, it looks like. Maybe even a few. I'm assuming a lot of these are bird bones, but really cool stuff. A couple little pins there. But so yeah, that was from Fairy Bone Feathers. Super cool that they were doing these mystery bag things. Kind of don't know what you get, but again, that's kind of the allure of getting that surprise. But our biggest piece that we got was from one of the like taxidermy vendors. We didn't actually buy any of their pieces that were fully created. We do a lot of that kind of stuff ourselves. Me and my wife are very artistic and like to make a lot of art like that. So we actually purchased an unmounted bat. He's kind of wrapped up pretty good there, but you can definitely tell that this is a bat, and he was formed in a particular way with his like wings folded that we thought it was really cool, and that we're gonna do some kind of work with that, make our own art piece with it. But yeah, what a great time. I love the fact that Myrtle Beach is getting some events like this. Before I moved to Myrtle Beach, I was originally from the Athens, Georgia area, really, I mean, about an hour from Atlanta. So I had a big community of punk rock kids, goth kids, metalheads that I hung out with a lot, and a lot of them I call my dear close friends and family. So there's not that much of that type of scene here in Myrtle Beach, at least not into the public eye, really. So it's nice that we're starting to get stuff like the Southeast Punk Rock Flea Market coming through, that can really show some representation of that area, because I do see a lot of us goth kids and punk rock kids kind of spread all out through the Grand Strand region, but there's no real big events here like goth nights or punk nights or stuff like that. And if there is, leave them in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to get out to some of those events and see kind of the other side of Myrtle Beach outside of the real touristy type things. So with that being said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Become a member of the crew today and subscribe. Join Part-Time Pirate so you don't miss anything new going on here in Myrtle Beach. Now, I have not been able to do a lot of long form content lately. I'm glad to be back to getting to do that. I've done a lot of short form stuff over on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, so make sure you follow me on TikTok as well at Part-Time Pirate MB. But yeah, until next time, hold on to your booty, pirates.